Let's talk about Snow White's Scary Adventures at Disneyland. So, Snow White, the Snow White Dark Ride at Disneyland is going to undergo a major renovation coming in 2020. So basically what they're going to do, if you guys are familiar with the Alice in Wonderland attraction that went down a few years ago and came back like really refreshed. They added projections and new lighting, and Alice never looked better after that refurbishment, right? They're going to do something similar with Snow White's Scary Adventures. However, this sounds a little more extensive than what occurred with Alice. Alice was kind of sprucing up and making things look more polished, adding some projections, where Snow White, we're actually getting new scenes. Okay, now you guys know the end of Snow White's Scary Adventure is very abrupt. We see the Queen going up the rock, and then the next scene is happily ever after. It's a very abrupt ending. Well, it looks like they're going to address that problem. We're going to get a brand new scene with Snow White and her prince and the animals. It looks really cool from the concept art. We're going to get brand new LED black lights, new lighting. I think it also said in the press release we're going to get some projections. They're even going to enhance and plus the outside of the attraction to better better mesh well with Sleeping Beauty and the castle. So I'm really excited for these changes. Number one, just because this is a classic Disneyland dark ride. It's been around for 65 years or so. And not just that, but it kind of cements its place. You know, it's safe, right? If they're spending this money to renovate it and add to it, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, which is a huge relief. Because there have been talks about, you know, them expanding Fantasyland and adding to Fantasyland. At least now we can breathe a collective sigh of relief that Snow White is safe. It's not going anywhere. They're investing more into it. So that's great news. I am really happy about this. The way the Alice dark ride turned out a few years ago, it really gave me optimism in terms of these dark ride enhancements. If it turns out anything like Alice, I'll be extremely satisfied. And you know what? Snow White is the very first animated feature. Okay, that was Walt Disney's baby, right? That was the film that really started it all with the animated films. And it's good to see that the dark ride, based on that iconic, legendary film, is getting a lot of love. I am super happy for this. What do you guys think about Snow White's Scary Adventures getting these enhancements? The new scenes, the new effects, the lighting, all that good stuff. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think this means for the future of the attraction going forward? Do you agree with me or disagree with me that this means that the attraction is safe, it's not going anywhere? What are your thoughts? I would love to hear from you guys. And as always, have a magical day.